Hey guys, and welcome to We the Revolution, or in French, Nous la Révolution. And as you probably guessed it, this game revolves around the Great French Revolution.
Father, I am here. Do you hear me? I gave you the best I could. Why did you disown me? I have your blood in my veins. How could you? Do I mean nothing to you? Why did you grieve for him? He was nothing. I am better than he was. People will follow in my footsteps. Father.
Remind me next time that I want to stop drinking this cloudly rocket. Remind me before I drink it. We are disgracing Femis. Ha! Is someone coming? This was bound to happen. Told you. Papa, you said we would go. You promised. Papa had a lot of work. Yes, a lot of heavy glasses. You promised me. I can't anymore. I'm fed up with asking. Mama is angry because... Quiet. Today your favorite son wanted to prove he was more honorable than his father, so he started a fight. A 5-year-old boy, for God's sake. Our neighbors wanted you to explain to them, but, well, you are fighting for justice at an inn. Damn you, you bloody drunk. Mother. Alright, so you probably guessed it. Things aren't going that well, you know? And there is a lot of blood, although I kinda like that voxel-ish art style, you know? Alright, so let's go to the point. So there is a case file, there will be a lot of reading. We have not expected this kind of behavior from our son, although apparently we should have. Innocent child's play turned into an assault on our children. So in this case it's my son, right? The younger one, Antoine, has now chipped a front tooth. We hope that you will punish your child accordingly. Should the situation repeat itself, we will react more decisively. I'm sure we can deal with a gambler and drunkard, even if he is a judge. We will not let our children be hurt. Alright, we can ask questions for the defendant, alright? Yeah, whatever. And there is notebook, relations. So there are 3 sentences. Death penalty, prison, and setting him free. So death penalty probably too much, you know? And there are news. So we can make decisions. People are gossiping. Guess we can intimidate parents. Intimidating kinda costs too much of this. So let's do this one. Okay, so now I'm playing as a judge, alright? The judge needs to judge, right? Okay, so we can tell if he's guilty or not. Yes, that's what I wanted. So, let's find some links. Yeah, there might be a trap. So, fighting children. That might be course of events. Yep. Okay, and this might be this. Okay, no. That's a victim. Yep. Makes sense. Just have to make sense, alright? So that's that. Oops. I guess I got a trap. Yep. So possibility of repeating isn't course of events, although you might think it is. And the question is locked now. Oh, okay. That's the last one. So, now we have questions that we can ask him, and this is kind of a tutorial, so I guess it won't be too serious. So, how did your play turn into a fight? Our neighbors, Antoine and Jean, they were saying mean things about you. We were playing cards, and they asked me to pretend to be a drunkard to whom they would, well, you know. You were fighting both of them at once. I had to. Alright. So, who started the fight? I can tell who ended it. It was me. I kicked the one on the left, and then wanted to get the one on the right, but they ended it. They knocked me on the ground and paid me back for hitting them. Huh. What exactly were they saying? Huh. Are you too drunk to guess? Shut up. They were yelling that you are, well, I told them it's not true, and they started calling me names. They called me a drunkard son. Did you break Antoine's tooth? Frederick is just a child. I know, I don't think so. Did you hit him in the face? I think I kicked him, but not that hard. Alright, so that were all the questions. And yeah, he admitted that he kicked him. Although he's my son, but I'm the judge, and judge needs to do his job, alright? Also, he actually did it. So, find the defendant guilty of the offense with which they were charged, and I guess that's breaking the tooth or chipping the tooth in this case. So, scribble, scribble. Okay. Fortunately, you should not start fights regardless of the reason. Well, yeah. That makes sense. Those children are so small, and they already know the truth. The father of my children is a lying drunk and a gambler. Bernard used to worship you, but he soon grew up. Now it is Frederick's turn to learn the truth that echoes in the streets. He's no longer fearing your anger. He knows that your threats are empty. Frederick is only starting to learn the truth about his father from the streets. I was unaware that Mathilde had such a temper. As was I. We will wait outside, as always.
Paris. Liberté! We were enchanted by the idea of freedom.
Freedom, you say?
We could not resist it. Whole families took to the streets. France was never so happy. We were enchanted by the idea of freedom.
Alright, so as you know, this great French Revolution was all about those monarchies falling down, and the new government and stuff, and people wanted freedom and stuff. It turned out there was a lot of blood, and deaths, and the guillotine, of course, which will come to this game later. So people expect a sentence, either imprisonment or setting free, because the guillotine is not there yet. So yeah, that's that. So who's that guy? Let's see. Compiled by this guy. Jean Renard, a 45-year-old innkeeper, has been charged with fraud. He is accused of diluting alcohol in his tavern, tricking his clients into paying extra. Guests came with their minds set on a specific goal, getting roaring drunk. But instead of staggering out after drinking 2 pitchers of wine or several pints of beer, we would sit on the inn until morning, still sober and completely penniless. Well, I mean, it's not that bad if he's trying to protect the people who want to drink. Although it's their choice, you know, to get drunk and stuff. So yeah, there's that. The innkeeper's fraud came to light when one of the customers discovered the scam and caught the cheater in the act. The man entered the host cellar and witnessed him diluting alcohol in the barrels with ordinary water. As a result, customers received only 4 parts of what they paid for 1 part from the water carrier. So yeah, but this guy is supposed to provide the service they're paying for. So that's another side. If he doesn't do it accurately, and if he's doing some sketchy stuff, that might be a problem. Anyways, let's go into the case. So, the innkeeper is a witness. Oh, right, caught a trap. Oh shoot. Diluting alcohol, that's probably a method. Right. Adding water. Method. And drunkenness is motive. Yes. And exposing the innkeeper. Huh. That's only witness. Yep. That was perfect. Also caught a trap. Huh. I think I'm not supposed to get into the trap. Yeah. Okay, let's see what are the rumors. Neighborhood gossip. The father had a rare episode of foolishness when he decided to stand up to someone stronger, threatening him with a fist, showing his children they're safe by his side. He did not listen to your arguments. Furthermore, he gave a precise description of where you can shove them. Right. So things aren't going that well. Effects. So my reputation might go down if I ignore. Might hire thugs. I mean, I don't know, I might do it because I can. Certainly. Lost some influence, but alright. So there's that. Okay. The jury has not revealed this verdict. Okay, let's ask questions. In difficult times, people like to seek peace at the bottom of glass. Please introduce yourself. My name is Jean Renard, Monsieur de le Juge. Nothing but a fraud. Yeah, the jury? Yeah, we didn't get that yet. So, there are these ones. And jury's opinion, yeah, influence. So, we might sway the jury to become hostile against him, and so they wouldn't hate that much if I imprisoned him, for example, or even killed him. So let's try the neutral one for now. Okay, so please introduce Thomas Leclerc. I'm a regular at Jean Renard's establishment. So there's this jury's opinion thing. How long? Oh, I can only ask one question, I see. So how did you catch? It's more important. I was having one drink after another, so I had to, you know, Monsieur le Juge. I know. So it happened that one time I got lost, and instead of, you know, I ended up in the cellar when I saw Renard's adding water in the barrels. Yep. So they want him in prison now. How long have you been involved in the legal practice of diluting alcohol? It's not legal practice. Everyone adds a bit. In your case, it was a bit of wine in the water, not the other way around. Have you been doing this for a long time? A few weeks at most. It's been hard to earn a living lately. I used to run an honest business. Pure wine was overspilling in the glasses. Is there any proof to support your testimony? You lied to the customers. No reason he won't lie in court. Do your citizens drink a lot? Town regulars usually drink a lot. So you have been selling plenty of wine. Quite a lot, yes. And yet, You have been paying taxes on the amount of wine you have bought, not the amount of wine you have been selling, correct? I don't understand. You have been paying taxes on 4 wine barrels, but by adding a quarter of water to each, have actually made the money for selling 5 barrels of wine. So he's doing tax evasion. That's one way of putting it. Perhaps it is correct. I'm not too good with numbers. Yeah, he's also stupid. You're not good with numbers, yet good enough to have calculated that fraud fees off. I wasn't aware. Sure. I will take that answer into account. That judge exposed the bastard. Yeah, I kinda did. So, how did you feel about tricking various citizens? Terrible. But all I wanted was to keep my business afloat. Orders don't mess around for sure. No looting would be the end of me. Yeah, that's how every thief justifies its doing. So you decided to commit fraud, so as not to lose money. If I lost my tavern, my family would starve to death. Do you have children? I do. 1 son and 2 daughters. Time to start saving up for the dowry. Then why don't you send them to work, idiot? Yeah, child labor was a thing back in the day, I guess. So yeah, we have no more questions. And this guy is clearly guilty. People want him guilty. Both revolutionaries and common folk. So, you know what they had to do to them? Brush. They sentenced citizen Jean Renard to prison. Lead the condemned out. So, long live the pure wine. So that's the end of the day. Moving on. Next. Okay. May I remind you that you promised to join me? I have a feeling that tonight's moon favors gamblers, though it does not favor spouses. God should grace us with wives who understand the importance of an even game of dice. They should also know that the right amount of wine guarantees a lucky roll. I should go home. Bringing a judge to the game has benefits. Other players will surely not cheat. That is not a strong argument, yeah. Also, it really gets me into trouble. My name is Jacques Louis David. I'm but a humble painter, not a silver-tongued judge. You're a sly politician, Jacques. As a politician, I understand the importance of keeping promises, and you, my friend, are trying to get me out of yours. I really should not go with him, to be honest. My family will hate me. Not tonight, Jacques. Jacques. As you can see, my family isn't very happy. What? Do you want to berate me, like you always do? I'm glad we're home. Are you aware that Friedrich sometimes imagines you as a deep-sea sailor? He dreams that you visit distant countries and have wonderful adventures, but he would rather have you by his side on land. We all want that. I don't want to watch the storm blow your lifeboat away and bury it beneath the waves. There are no waves. The storm is getting closer. Dark clouds already hang over the shore. Just wait until we finish building the guillotine. Your oars will break at once, and the waves will take you to a place you'll wish you'd never set foot on. A place without us. Your family loves you. But we won't find you in the darkness that has already begun to reach you, for you. So yeah, my family relations aren't the best, as you can see. They aren't the worst as well. Family actions, yeah. Choose an action, various actions. And attitudes, right. That's my youngest son. He's special, I see. Oh, it makes the other family He has influence in all family relations, that's nice. So this guy is the revolutionary one. He's also my son. Okay, so political debate. Only 2 of these. I suppose this guy will like me more and he less maybe. Playtime with children. So he probably will like me more. She maybe more. He probably less. He doesn't care. Okay, paragraph in codes. So this guy increases his opinion. This thing, I mean. Probably decreases this one, I know. And evening with grandfather probably increases his. Seems like item with children would benefit all of them because he has influence in family relations. So we'll go for this one. Did I got it right? Kind of. Yeah. Somewhat. The people of Paris commemorate Jacques Guillaume Guillaume Simonot, Major of Étampes. He was lynched by a furious mob for performing his duties to France. This march shall symbolize the unity of our society and hope that the most violent stage of revolution is past us. Let us make sure that no other loyal servant of France becomes a victim of such hatred ever again. King Louis XVI. Simonot was a good loyal officer, whose pastors lynch him for observing the law. Will you join me at the march? Maybe yes. We ought to show that we oppose the self-appointed executioners and stand alongside the victims. Wonder why the king has taken the trouble to show up. Louis XVI marching arm in arm with the people of Paris. That is unexpected. Yeah, the people might kill him for that. Well, some people. King Louis. Continue, please. I'm merely an observer. Do not change your habits for me. I heard a thing. Wait. Let me think of a good voice for him. I heard a thing or two about the young and ambitious judge of a tribunal. I was curious whether he's guided by justice or by entertainment, as some would say. Alright, so he is watching, alright. And there are even more jury. So I think I'll leave it here. So thanks for watching, I guess, and I will see you next time.